Here's the problem. Let's read first. A soil sample 10 cm or centimeter in diameter is placed in a tube 1 meter long. A constant supply of water is allowed to flow into one end of the soil at A and the outflow at B is collected by a beaker as shown in figure. So dito, the average amount of water collected is 1 cc or 1 cubic centimeter for every 10 seconds. The tube is inclined as shown. So dito, determine the average velocity, seepage velocity natin, and the coefficient of permeability of the soil in cm per seconds or centimeter per second. So dito, makikita natin dito sa figure natin, naka-incline yung soil natin. Ito yung tube natin. So dito, yung diameter nito is, yan. So this is 10 cm. So ganyan yung natin. So dito, yung length natin is from A to B. So yan yung length ng soil natin. So that is 1 meter. Yan. So yan yung length natin. And then, ang sabi dito, yung volume daw, the average amount of water collected is 1 cc. So volume natin is 1 cc or the cubic centimeter, and yung time natin is 10 seconds. Ayan. So 1 cc for every 10 seconds. Ayan. So una, pinapahanap sa atin yung average velocity natin dito sa soil natin. So dito, next tayo. So average velocity, or ito yung discharge velocity natin. Ito yung V. Ayan. And then, di ba yung formula natin, yung discharge is equal to Kia, yung Q is equal to KIA, yan yung area. So, yan. So, dito, di ba yung constant supply of water. So, then, constant head tayo, di ba? Constant head test, yung ano natin dito. So, pwede natin, yung KI, di ba, sa Darcy law, yung velocity natin is equal to KI yon. Yung coefficient of permeability, tapos, yung hydraulic gradient. So, ipalit natin dyan. So, velocity times the area. So, ilabas natin yung velocity natin. So, V is equal to yung Q natin, yung discharge, divided by yung area natin. So, kunin muna natin yung Q or yung discharge natin. So, makukuha natin siya sa volume divided by yung time natin. Ayan. So, T. So, ilan ba yung volume natin dito? So, this is 1 cc. Ito. 1 cc. Tapos yung time is 10 seconds. Cc or cubic centimeter. So, yan yung ibig sabihin ng cc. Cubic centimeter. Ayan. Tapos, 10 seconds yung time natin. So, makukompute natin dyan is 0.10. Diba? 0.10 cubic centimeter per seconds. Ayan. So, dito naman yung area, pi over 4 d squared. So, binigay yung diameter natin, yung soil specimen natin, yung nakalagay sa tube. So, that is 10 cm. Pi over 4. 10 cm squared. So, this is, compute natin. So, this is 25 pi centimeter squared. Ayan. So, now, pwede na natin makuha yung average velocity natin. So, 0.10 cm cube per seconds divided by yung area natin na 25 pi centimeter squared. Ayan. So, maka-cancel yung centimeter. So, may matitirang isa. So, now, yung average velocity natin, that is 1.273 times 10 raised to negative 3. Ayan. 1.273 times 10 raised to negative 3 cm yung unit natin per seconds. So, yan yung average velocity natin or the discharge velocity. So, letter B natin, seepage velocity. So, ito yung, again, seepage velocity, ito yung pag-flow ni water doon sa mga voids natin. Ayan. So, excuse me. So, ilagay natin, letter B, seepage velocity, or ito yung VS. So, mag-compute natin ito, di ba, doon sa formula natin. So, VS, ayan, so VS is equal to yung velocity natin or the average velocity or discharge velocity divided by yung N natin, which is the porosity. So, dito, nakuha na natin yung average velocity natin. So, dito kunin natin yung porosity. So, E is equal to Ilan ba yung void ratio natin? 0.6. Ayan, so salpak natin doon para makuha natin yung porosity. 0.6 divided by 1 plus 0.6. So, yung porosity natin is 0.375. Ayan. So, now, isalpak natin 1.273. Yan yung average velocity natin divided by yung porosity na n. Centimeter per seconds. Ilagay natin yung unit natin, units. So, that is 0.375. So, yung seepage velocity natin, so that is, compute, 3.395 times 10 raised to negative 3. Ayan, 3.395 times 10 raised to negative 3 and then cm per second. So, yan yung seepage velocity natin. And now, yung letter C natin, coefficient of permeability. Ayan. So, coefficient of permeability or hydraulic conductivity, yung K natin. Ayan. So, ilagay lang natin, letter C, coefficient of permeability. So, ito naman yung bilis or bagal or so, paano ba kabilis or kabagal yung daloy ng tubig natin doon sa sand natin, doon sa soil natin. So, from Darcy law, ito, yan, yung velocity is equal to Ki. Yan, so pwede natin gamitin yan. So, dito nakuha na natin yung velocity, pero yung hydraulic gradient, so kailangan natin kunin yung hydraulic gradient, so H divided by L. So, dito na lang para isahan dito. Yung head loss natin divided by yung length ng soil specimen natin. So, yan yung head loss or head difference. So, divided by L. So, kunin muna natin yung H. So, again, yung head difference, yung pagkuha ng head loss from inflow, diba ito 2 meter. Tapos, from inflow, yung pagkuha ng head difference natin, from inflow to outflow dito. So, dito, lumalabas yung tubig. So, yan yung outflow natin. So, para makuha yung head difference or the head loss, so, 2, dito na lang. So, 2 meter minus, ayan, so, minus 0.8. Ayan, diba dyan? So, minus natin. Ito, 0.8. Ayan. So, H is equal to 2 minus 0.8. So, that is 1.2 meter. Ayan. Dito na lang. 1.2 meter. Ayan. So, yan yung head difference natin or the head loss. Tapos, yung length natin is 1 meter. Ayan. So, ilagay natin 1.2 meter divided by 1 meter. So, wag na natin i-convert into cm kasi yung unit natin na meter is maka-cancel naman na yan. So, yung sagot natin dyan is 1.2. So, yan yung hydraulic gradient natin. Ayan. So, 1.2. So, nakuha na natin. So, kunin natin, salpak natin. Makukuha na natin yung hydraulic conductivity natin or permeability. So, yung V or the average velocity. So, that is yan, average velocity. So, 1.273 ito times 10 raised to negative 3 cm per seconds divided by yung hydraulic gradient natin na 1.2. Ayan, so ma-compute natin dyan yung coefficient of permeability natin, that is 1.061. Ayan, so times 10 raised to negative 3. Ayan, times 10 raised to negative 3 cm per second. So, yan yung unit natin. So, yan yung coefficient of permeability natin. So, dito, pwede nyo rin gamitin is ito, yung Kia. Yan. Yan, pwede nyo isalpak dyan. And then, ilabas ninyo yung K. So, makukuha nyo na yung permeability natin. Or yung derived formula natin, di ba, constant head test tayo. So, pwede natin gamitin yung volta. Di ba, yung volume times length divided by time, yung area, and then the head loss. So, dito pwede nyong gamitin to. So, yung derived formula natin in terms of constant head test natin. So, yan yung derived formula ng coefficient of permeability. So, pwede nyong gamitin yan. So, depende na lang sa inyo kung